Disclaimer, 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 disclaimer.
It's get this train moving, no stalling, no snoozing, wheels turning, fires brewing. Let's get this train.
Yeah. We about to talk about it, not shout over it, not dance around it.
Uh-oh. You might want to tighten that wig and grab your seatbelt, 'cause this ain't your grandma's pew. It's the unpadded pew. We ain't holding back, no cushions, no filter, just true. Whoa. Let's go! Let's go! It's Uncle Paul.
Yeah, that's him.
Telling it all.
No pretend.
Say what you're scared to say. And pray while we play.
Hey,
hey. No cushion, no filter, just true.
Unpadded Pew.
Oh.
Unpadded Pew.
No.
Unpadded Pew.
Yeah.
No unpadded Pew.
Welcome to the unpadded.
Unpadded Pew.
Oh.
Unpadded Pew.
No.
Unpadded Pew.
An optional tag at the end.
Gotcha, no filter, just true.
The unpadded pew way.
The Unpadded Pew with Uncle Paul.
Sun breaks through the night. I lift my hands, ready for the light. The morning sun breaks through the night. I lift my hands, ready for the morning sun. Breaks through the night. I lift my hands, ready for the light. With every heartbeat, I can feel it rise. A holy fire burning in the skies. I need the power of the Lord to fall on me. Holy Ghost power, set my spirit free. Let it rain down like a river wide. With your love and grace, Lord, be my guide. In the darkest valleys, you're my shining star. With every step I take, I know just who you are. Your whispers lift me higher than I've ever known. In your embrace, Lord, I am never alone. I need the power of the Lord to fall on me. Holy Ghost power, set my spirit free. Let it rain down like a river wide. With your love and grace, Lord, be my guide. Oh, let it flow like a mighty stream, filling up my heart with sun breaks through the night, I lift my hands, ready for the light. With every heartbeat, I can.
Hey, everybody, this is Uncle Paul. Welcome to the family. Welcome, family. Welcome, family. Today is a little different tonight. We normally be on talking about about grace, talking about grace. But tonight I figured we talk about fathers. And I think it's so important that we do so because so often we forget about Father's Day and fathers. And I think sometimes you see that people don't go to brunch on Father's Day. On Mother's Day, oh, they skip church to go to to brunch. But on Father's Day, God bless you. Anyways, I think it's important. And I am trying to do one thing. There we go. I think I was trying to figure out this new thing over on YouTube. I know I'm live and I couldn't find it. And I just found it. So we're good. Let me just see. I think I was trying to figure out. Yep, I am live on Facebook. I'm sorry, on Facebook. And they tell me I can invite people now, and I'm going to do that real quick. Invite a bunch of people over. So if y'all start getting invites, that's me inviting you over to. I didn't know I could do all of this. I'm just figuring that out, folks. Wow, I can invite a lot of people. I'm inviting y'all. Give me 1 second. I know this is kind of crazy, but I'm inviting people. This is cool. Okay. Some people, oh, Lord have mercy. Some of these people are no longer with us, but they're still on my list. I don't want to invite them. If they join, I would have to. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. I didn't know I could do all of this. I'm learning something here. All right. So then, and send invites. So I'm sending y'all invites now. So if you get an invite, come on and join me. All right. I just sent a bunch of invites. So, I didn't know I could do all of that. All right. I'm here. I am here, folks. Welcome, family. Welcome. Today is a little different. Some of us are celebrating fathers. Some of us are remembering fathers. And some of us are grieving fathers. And LaShawn, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. LaShawn and superstar KJ. Welcome. He cooked my Father's Day dinner, barbecue chicken and some kind of spicy rice and some kind of corn mix or something. It's really, really good. So thank you for that. Appreciate that. I was eating just before I came on the air, so I had to sit it to the side because I can't eat and talk. I might sneak a little more once we start playing some music. But anyways, and some of us are remembering fathers, some of us are grieving fathers, some of us become fathers, and some of us has had to become fathers we never had. And this ain't just a Father's Day program today. This is a thank you. This is a healing service. This is an honor service. This is a memory service. This is a celebration service because whether your father was perfect or not, somebody sacrificed something that you could be here today. So we ask God to bless every father, every grandfather, every stepfather, every uncle, every mentor, every coach that stood in the gap, folks. And we ask to heal every wound, comfort every grieving child, and remind us today that good fathers are one of your greatest gifts. So we thank God for fathers who stayed here. And it was something I thought I had thrown in here to say. Let me just make sure. Give me 1 sec, because I wanted to start this out this way. And before we start talking, let me just go over this. For years, I hated Father's Day sermons. You go to church and you hear Father's Day sermons. And I said that this morning, so I'm going to repeat it. I used to hate Father's Day sermons, not Father's Day, but Father's Day sermons. because it seemed like every year Mother's Day and Father's Day were completely different experiences. On Mother's Day, mothers were celebrated, mothers were honored, they were appreciated. Mothers were flowers, poems, standing ovations, and thank you speeches, and they deserve every bit of it. But then on Father's Day came somehow fathers ended up on trial. Every Father's Day seemed to become a courtroom. A courtroom. The evidence was presented. Prosecution spoke. The witnesses testified. The verdict was read: guilty, absent, guilty, irresponsible, guilty, missing, guilty, failure. And every father sitting in the pew got sentenced for crimes they had not committed. Now, let me be clear. There are fathers who walked away. There are fathers who abandoned responsibility. There are fathers who caused pain. And we should tell the truth about that. But there are mothers that have done the same. I have a cousin whose wife walked away, and he is now raising 2 little sons by himself. I remember a preacher friend of mine who raised all 6 his children by himself after his wife left him. And she left him with one child that was not even his. And he raised that child, got him through college, and he's a thriving young man now. So where the media tells us not the whole truth and partial truth, there's a story that's not getting told. And the story of the fathers who stayed, the fathers who worked 2 jobs, the fathers who missed sleep so their children could eat, the fathers who drove the bus, worked construction, cleaned buildings, wore uniforms, punched clocks, worked overtime, and carried burdens nobody ever saw. The story of fathers who coached teams, the stories of fathers who prayed over their children, the stories of fathers who shows up at graduation, the story of fathers who paid child support and still bought Christmas gifts, the story of fathers who stepped in, the stories of uncles who stepped up, the story of men who became fathers to children they did not biologically create. And as a Black man, I need to say something today. Far too long, the world has tried to tell one story about Black fathers, one story, one image. One stereotype: absent, dangerous, irresponsible, missing. But that's not the Black man I know. The Black man I know got up every morning, went to work. The Black man I know sat in hospital waiting rooms. The Black man I know taught their sons how to shake hands, how to look people in the eye. The Black men I know taught their daughters how they deserve to be treated. The Black men I know sacrificed dreams so their children could have opportunities. The Black men I know carried families through hard seasons. The Black men I know prayed. The Black men I know cried. The Black men I know stayed. And today, before we talk about, before people go criticizing our Black fathers, not every Black father was absent. Not every Black father is in prison. Not every Black father walked away. The majority stayed. The majority sacrificed. The majority struggled. The majority carried more than anybody knew. And some of us are standing here today because a father, a grandfather, uncle, a mentor, a father figure refused to quit on us. Can I get a witness? So today is not a day of persecution or prosecution. It's not a day of condemnation. It's a day of putting it's not a day of putting fathers on trial. Today is a day of honor, a day of gratitude, a day of truth, and a day to celebrate the men who kept showing up when we wouldn't, kept showing up when it wasn't easy and when it would have been easier to walk away. So we honor fathers today. We say congratulations to fathers, and we honor those fathers today. And I hope everybody hear me loud and clear. We honor fathers today. We're not here to tear people down. That's not the way we do things. So I want to start out with this song here today and enjoy this song that I'm getting ready to play. It's for fathers. This is a dedication to fathers.
This one's for the fathers. The ones who stayed. The ones who sacrificed. The ones who worked when nobody was watching. The ones who gave up their dreams so we could chase ours. You work 2 jobs just to have one. make $1 out of almost none. You carried burdens we never knew, while making sure we had food and shoes. You hid your struggles behind a smile and walked through storms mile after mile. You gave your best years without applause, because that's what fathers do. I thank God for fathers. I thank God for fathers. The sacrifices that you made, the prices that you paid. I thank God for fathers. I thank God for fathers. You gave up your dreams so I could live mine. Some of you missed vacations, some of you missed sleep, some of you carried worries far too heavy to keep. You put your goals on hold and your plans aside, just to make sure your family survived. You worked overtime. You worked overtime. You worked through pain. You worked through pain. You did whatever it took, again and again. Oh, I thank God for fathers. I thank God for fathers. The sacrifices that you made, the prices that you paid. Oh, I thank God for fathers. I thank God for fathers. You gave up your dreams so I could live mine. Hey, for every father who never got thanked, for every father who never got credit, hey, for every father who kept showing up when quitting would have been easier, for every father who carried the weight, for every father who stood in the gap, we honor you today. You gave up your dreams so I could live mine. You gave up your dreams so I could live mine. You carried the load so I could climb higher. You carried the load so I could climb higher. Thank God for fathers. Thank God for fathers. Thank God for fathers. We wouldn't be here without you. Thank God for fathers. Thank God for fathers. Thank God for fathers. Your legacy lives on. I thank God for fathers. I thank God for fathers. The sacrifices that you made, the prices that you paid. I thank God for fathers. I thank God for fathers. You gave up your dreams so I could live mine. Daddy, I see it now. The older I get, the more I understand. Thank you. Hey. I thank God. Oh, I thank God for fathers.
Yes, yes, yes. We thank God for fathers. We thank God for fathers. Fathers who work 2 jobs. Fathers who miss sleep. Fathers who miss meals. A father who drove broken cars. A father who paid bills that and never got thanked. A father who carried stress they never discussed. The father who cried when nobody could see. Some fathers built entire families while falling apart themselves, and yet they kept showing up. And because fathers understood something, that love is not always words. Sometimes love looks like overtime. Sometimes love look like sacrifice. And sometimes love look like exhaustion. Sometimes love look like the man saying, I'll figure it out, even when he doesn't know how. Some of us are sitting in houses our fathers built, living dreams your fathers financed. You're walking through doors our fathers opened. You're standing on the shoulder of your father on your father. And if God bless you with the father who stayed, you ought to thank him right now. You ought to thank him right now for all that he did for you. And before we go to the next song, I want everybody to think about one thing that your father taught you. Not what he brought you, but what he taught you. I want you to think about the lessons that you had that have outlived money and things. Think about the lessons that he gave you, the lessons that he taught you. You know, and I think that's important. That's so important, folks. That's important. So we go on to song number 2. If I could be half of the man you were. Listen to these words.
This is for the fathers. The fathers in our homes. The fathers in our communities. The fathers who raised children that were not their own. The fathers who marched. The fathers who preached. The fathers who fought. The fathers who dreamed. The fathers who built a future they might never see. This is for you. If I could be half the man you were, I'd have miles to go. You carried nations on your shoulders and still found room to grow. Some picked cotton, some picked up signs, some stood in courtrooms, some stood on freedom lines. You took the blow so we could stand. You planted trees you knew you would never sit beneath, but you planted them anyway. If I could be half the man you were, I'd be doing alright, standing for justice, walking in truth, refusing to stop the fight. If I could be half the man you were, I'd leave this world better than I found it. Have the courage, have the vision, have the faith you walked in. Hey, oh, for the fathers who worked 2 jobs and still made it to the game. For the fathers who taught us dignity when the world called us names. For the leaders who showed us we were more than chains, more than labels, more than pain. You told us lift every voice, stand up straight, know your worth, and never apologize for being black. Oh, if I could be half the man you were, hey, I'd be doing alright, standing for justice, walking in truth, refusing to stop the fight. If I could be half the man you were, I'd leave this world better than I found it. Have the courage, have the vision, have the faith you walked in. To Frederick Douglass, who taught us our minds were free. To Martin Luther King Jr., who taught us to dream. To Malcolm X, who taught us our value. To John Lewis, who taught us to keep walking. To Jesse Jackson, who taught us to keep reaching. To Barack Obama, who showed us what was possible. To the fathers whose names history forgot, but heaven remembers. praying, building, leading, loving, holding it together when nobody sees. This song is for you. Your sacrifice mattered. Your life matters. Your legacy lives on.
This here is free.
It don't cost you nothing to subscribe. Comment, like, and share.
Hey, this here is free.
It don't cost you nothing to subscribe.
Comment, like, and share. Don't let me have to say that again. You hear me? I said, did you hear me?
Sun breaks through the night. I lift my hands, ready for the light. With every heartbeat, I can feel it rise. A holy fire burning in the skies. I need the power of the Lord to fall on me. Holy Ghost power, set my spirit free. Let it rain down like a river wide. With your love and grace, Lord, be my guide. In the darkest valleys, you're my shining star. With every step I take, I know just who you are. Your whispers lift
All
me.
right, let's get this party back on. Let's get back to the celebration. We thank God for fathers. One of the greatest compliments a child could give a parent is this: I want to be like you. Not because you were perfect. Not at all. That's not what it's about. Because your example mattered. And maybe your father wasn't rich. Maybe your father wasn't famous. And maybe nobody ever gave him an award. But he was honest. He was dependable. He was faithful. He was present. He stood when things got hard. And now his children are trying to walk in those footsteps. The older I get, the more I realize how much I sound like my parents, how much I think like them, how many things they planted in me that didn't bloom until my later years. And I can honestly say that a lot of stuff that they told me I didn't get until my later years. What is the one lesson your father gave you that you still use today? What is the one lesson that your father gave you that you're still using today? Bishop Thompson, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Father's Day to you too, sir. There are lessons that your father's taught you. A father's great inheritance is not money. It isn't property. It isn't life insurance. A father's greatest inheritance is character. Character. Because character keeps paying dividends long after the funeral. Not everybody had a perfect father. Not everybody has a present father. But today we're celebrating every man who tried, every man who stood in the gap, every mentor, every grandfather, every uncle, every coach, every pastor, every man who said, let me help this child become better. And that's important. So we celebrate fathers who are still with us, fathers that stood in the gap, those fathers that were there when nobody else was there. As I said earlier, we're here to celebrate fathers, not tear them down. We're not talking about beating folks up. We're talking about celebrating fathers, the Black fathers. We got a lot more coming, folks, and got a lot to share with y'all. But I'm going to share some stuff in a few minutes. We're not going to be here long tonight. I just wanted to come on and honor fathers tonight and say thank you. Thank you to every father, every person that stood in the gap for fathers. And we thank God for that. So I want to play this one more song. It's called Happy Father's Day. Coming up, let me find my way. Y'all know I get lost in this thing. Here we go right now.
Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. We thank God for our fathers. We thank God for our fathers, for their love, for their love, for their love, for their strength, for their strength, for their wisdom, for their wisdom, for every sacrifice,
For every sacrifice,
we honor you today.
we honor you today.
We celebrate you today.
We celebrate you today.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Everybody,
Thank you, Father.
We love you.
we honor you.
Happy Father's Day. Thank you, Father's Day.
We love you. We honor you.
Happy Father's Day.
Father's Day, Father's Day. We honor you today. Father's Day, Father's Day. We honor you today. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your care. Thank you for your sacrifice and always being there. Hey, hey. Father's Day, Father's Day.
We honor you today. We honor you today. Father's Day, Father's Day.
Father's Day, Father's Day.
We honor you today. We honor you today.
Yes, we honoring fathers today, and that's important to me. Um, uh, so if your father's still alive, you should call him, thank him, visit him, forgive what can be forgiven. Say thank you while he can hear it. Don't wait until the obituary. Don't wait until the funeral. Don't wait until you're standing over a casket wishing you had had one more conversation. You know, flowers are beautiful, but fathers need flowers while they're breathing. Some fathers are getting older. Their walk is slower. Their memory isn't what it used to be. Their hands shake, their hair is gray. But 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 they are still a treasure, folks. We need to honor those moments. Honor the moments. Honor fathers. Honor grandfathers. Honor stepfathers. Honor adopted fathers. Honor spiritual fathers. Foster fathers and mentors. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Look, a father doesn't stop being a father because he gets old. And a child never stopped needing a father. For some of us, Father's Day can be hard. Because Father's Day isn't a celebration, it's a memory, it's a photograph. It's a voice who wish we could hear one more time. Oh, what I would do to hear my father's voice one more time. So we celebrate our fathers today. And as I said earlier, we're not going with this foolishness that the press try to say about black men. Black men are in the homes. Black men are present. And we're not putting up with the lies anymore. We're honoring our black men. And I got a whole lot to say about that. And it makes, I know this is Father's Day. I'm trying to stay cool. But they're teeing me off when you go after Michelle Obama because I'm coming after you. I think we ought to boycott every business. Okay. I'm trying to stick to the Father's Day message, but I think we ought to boycott every business that sponsored that thing on the White House lawn. And they should be made to apologize. And I think not because we boycott them, but they should have apologized and say, we don't stand with that foolishness. All right, so I'm sorry I strayed for a second. I'm going to stray towards the end. When I get past this stuff, I'm going to stray because I got some stuff to say. Um, okay, I'm trying to keep my cool, y'all. It's Father's Day, and I'm trying to honor that. But those of us that are, our fathers are not here, let me play this song for you too. It's called "I Miss You, Daddy." So I got something for everybody. Time is flying this today. Maybe I'm going too fast. I'll slow up in a minute.
I miss you, Daddy. I miss you, Daddy. On this Father's Day, I miss you, Daddy. I miss you, Daddy. Wish you were here this morning. Your smile came to my mind. I heard your voice in my memory, like you never left my side. I miss you, Daddy. I miss you, Daddy. On this Father's Day, I miss you, Daddy. I miss you, Daddy. Wish you were here today. There are things I wanna tell you, stories I wish you knew. Some days I still reach for the phone just to talk to you. Though I cannot see you, I carry you with me. In every lesson you taught me, in every dream I still believe. I miss you, Daddy. I miss you, Daddy. On this Father's Day, I miss you, Daddy. I miss you, Daddy.
you, Daddy. And I understand for some of us, Father's Day can be painful. The chair is empty, the phone doesn't ring, the advice isn't there, laughter is gone, the story is gone, the hugs are gone. But love doesn't disappear, folks. Love leaves fingerprints. You see your father in the way you see your father, in the way you walk, in the way you hear him in the things you say. You recognize him in your children. You discover him in your strength. And sometimes grief is simply love with nowhere to go. And today, let's honor them. Let's remember them. Let's speak their names right now. Just speak their names. Billy Hugh Smith Sr., speak their names. Ernest Earl Liverpool, my grandfather. Your fathers may be gone, but his impact remains. His lessons remain. His love remains. His fingerprints remain. And every time you choose right over wrong, every time you stand tall, every time you keep going, a part of him keeps living. And so today we celebrate fathers. We honor fathers. We remember fathers. We thank fathers. Whether your father is still here or not. If he's gone home, thank God for every sacrifice. Thank God for every lesson. Thank God for every seed. Thank God for every father who stood in the gap, because nations are built by fathers. Families are built by fathers. Communities are built by fathers. And many of us are standing today because a father refused to quit. Happy Father's Day to every father, to every grandfather, to every mentor, to every man who raised a child. We salute you, we honor you, and we thank God for you. Look, and let me just talk to somebody for a few minutes, because Father Day, it's not easy for everybody. Some of us are celebrating, some of us are hurting. Some of us are smiling through tears. Some of us walk um, into the show tonight carrying memories. And some of us walked in carrying wounds. But let me say today, whether your father was perfect or not, whether he stayed or not, whether he knew how to love or not, God still takes what happened and use it for our good. Because sometimes God gives you a father to follow, and sometimes God gives you a father to learn from. And sometimes God gives you a father to overcome. But in every situation, God is working. Because some of us had fathers who taught us how to work. Some fathers taught us how to pray. Some fathers taught us how to fight. Some fathers taught us how to survive. Some fathers taught us how to lead. Some fathers taught us what not to become. But every lesson still becomes a part of our story, folks. Every lesson still becomes a part of our story. Every lesson still becomes a part of our story. I wish I had about 20 people watch right now that could testify. I understand my father better now than I did when I was young. Because when you're young, you don't think your father is, when you're young, you think your father's mean. When you're young, you think your father's controlling. When you're young, you think your father doesn't understand. But then life starts hitting you and you start lifing. Bills start showing up. Responsibility starts showing up. Heartbreak starts showing up. Children start showing up. And suddenly you realize daddy wasn't trying to control you. Daddy was trying to protect you. He was trying to stop you. He wasn't trying to stop you. He was trying to save you. And daddy had already walked roads you hadn't seen yet. And now you understand what he was trying to tell you. Let me preach this thing for a minute. There comes a moment in every man's life when he realized his father was carrying more than he knew, carrying stress, carrying fear, carrying pressure, carrying responsibilities, carrying burdens, carrying everybody while nobody was carrying him. And that's why some fathers look tired. That's why some fathers were quiet. And that's why some fathers sat in a chair after work and didn't say much, because they had been fighting battles all day long. trying to make sure everybody else was okay. And can I say something to the fathers watching right now? We see you. We see the sacrifice. We see the efforts. We see the long hours. We see the sleepless nights. We see the stress. We see the tears. We see the tears. We see the prayer. You pray when everybody else is asleep. We see the weight you carry. And tonight we honor you. But now, let me talk to those whose fathers are gone, because I know you're watching too. You hear the songs, you see the commercials, you see everybody posting pictures, and a little ache shows up, a little sadness shows up, a little emptiness shows up because there's some conversations you never had, some hugs you never got, some questions that were never answered, some stories that you'll never hear. And that's hard. That's real hard. But hear this, death can take a person, but death cannot take an impact. Death can take a body, but death cannot control or cannot take a legacy. Death can take a voice, but death cannot silence the lessons. Because every time you walk in integrity, your Father still speaks. Every time you keep your word, your Father is still speaking. Every time you stand up after life knocks you down, your Father is still speaking. Every time you refuse to quit, your Father is still speaking. I know I'm sounding real preachy right now, but I feel this thing right now because somebody's daddy's gone, but his fingerprints are everywhere. They're in the way you laugh, the way you walk, the way you think. They're in the way you raise your children, the values you carry. They're in the strength you show. They're in the faith you hold. You may not see him, but you see evidence of him every day. And here's what I came to tell you tonight. A good father plants trees he may never sit under. A good father builds bridges he may never cross. A good father opens doors that he may never walk through. A good father sacrificed today so his children can have tomorrow. And that's why fathers matter. Because fathers are builders, they are protectors, they are providers, they are examples, they are legacy makers. So tonight, whether your father's living or gone, whether your memories are joyful or painful, whether you had a great father or you wish you had a different one, let's thank God. Thank God for every lesson. Thank God for every sacrifice. Thank God for every seed. Thank God for every man who stood in the gap, for every father figure, for every mentor, grandfather, uncle, for every man who helped the child become who they are today. And before I leave, let me say one more thing. If your father's still alive, call him. If there's healing that can happen, let it happen. If forgiveness can happen, let it happen. If love can be expressed, express it. Because one day, all will have to lift. All we have left is memories, folks. I'm sorry. All we have left is memories, and memories are precious. But they never replace one more conversation, one more hug, one more laugh, one more "I love you." So tonight, again, we honor fathers, we honor the builders, the protectors, the providers. We honor the men who stayed, the men who sacrificed. We honor the men who carried us when we couldn't carry ourselves. And we declare the work was not in vain. The sacrifice was not in vain. Prayer was not in vain. Tears were not in vain. The struggle was not in vain. The legacy was not in vain. Because we are standing here today because somebody called Daddy refused to quit. And that's something we ought to shout about. We thank God for fathers. We thank God for fathers, fathers who stepped in. We thank God for fathers who didn't have to do it, but they did it anyway. The stepfathers, the grandfathers, the uncles, the big brothers, the coaches, the pastors, the mentors, the neighbors, the teachers, the men who saw a child that needed help and said, I got him. I got her. Not every father shares DNA. Some fathers share sacrifice. Some fathers share wisdom. Some fathers share time. Some fathers share love. There are children walking around successful today because a man who wasn't obligated decided to get involved. Somebody taught them how to tie a tie. Some man taught them how to drive. Some man taught them how to shake hands, how to pray, how to become a man. Blood may make you related, but sacrifice make you family. Some of the greatest fathers in history never shared a last name with children they helped raise. Understand that. So we thank God for fathers, folks. And we ought to celebrate that. And let me do this real quick. I got a couple things I need to do real quick. It won't be. All right. So y'all do me a favor.
This here is free.
It don't cost you nothing to subscribe. Comment, like, and share.
This here is free. It don't cost you nothing to subscribe.
Comment,
How?
like, and share.
Don't let me have to say that again. You hear me? I said, did you hear me?
Still here, still becoming. Survival is not the finish line.
I want y'all, I'm so proud of this production or movie. I don't know what to call it. I call it a movie documentary. I don't know what to call it. But it is so powerful. If you haven't had a chance to look at it, check it out on Uncle Paul's Thoughts. It's also on Cam Music Group on YouTube, and I also have it over on Facebook. Check it out. It is so powerful, folks. I'm hearing so many great responses from it. And if you get a chance to look at it and share it with other people. I want this to go viral. I needed to hit hundreds of thousands of folks. I think we need to, and I'm promising that I'm going to produce more of these. I already outlined today 6 more movies. I don't even know how to call them, but I'm calling them movies because I'm not a professional at this. But it is really, really awesome. Actually, let me see if I have a couple of scenes here. Let me show you a little bit of the first scene, and then we're going to finish this up, and we're going to wrap this up and let you go enjoy the rest of your Father's Day. But I think this is the scene I want to share. Give me one sec. Yep, here we go. This is part of Act 1. So let me just share this with you, and then I'll be back, and we're going to wrap this up.
Act 1. Before they interrupted us, a people before the storm.
Before you listen, take a breath. This is not background noise. This is not something you play while scrolling. This is memory. This is blood talking. Black history does not begin with chains. Chains were an eruption, not the origin. Before the ships came, we had names that meant something, systems that worked, songs that healed. We were not born broken. We were not born lost. We were not born behind. We were interrupted. What you are about to hear is not a lesson. It is a witness. Every song is a chapter. Every pause is a prayer. Every note carries the breath of somebody who refused to disappear.
Listen slow, listen deep.
Because somewhere in this sound, your blood is going to recognize the truth. This is Act 1. Before the ships came, we were already somebody.
Before the ships came, we had names that sang. Drums that talked, feet that knew the land. Gold in our skin, wisdom in our hands. We were whole, we were home, we were planned. They did not find us broken, they found us breathing free. Whoa, before the ships came, we stood tall, kings and queens, no chains at all. Before the ships came, we knew who we were.
You're gonna have to go there and see the rest. I hope that picked made you a little inquisitive. So stop over there and see it. It is so good. I've looked at it so many times, and I have friends calling me, telling me they've looked at it 10 times. I'm like, wow, I'm amazed. But I need you to share the word, let folks know that it's out there. Because it's really awesome. And I'm not saying that because it's me. I'm not saying that for that reason. Trust me, I'm not. But it's why eye-opening, and I want to do more stuff on this. And I talked about it with some folks, and we got a whole lot more coming, folks. Y'all getting ready to see some new branding. And I really want to focus in on this, but so y'all give me a little bit time and we're going to get this. Let me wrap up this right now. So we thank God for fathers, folks, and I'm getting ready to close this out and just say thank you to all fathers. Um, um, oh, it's repeating itself. Okay. I will grab it. I don't know which one you're on. Which one are you on, Carter? You on Facebook? Y'all had to help me here. I appreciate y'all telling me stuff. All right. So let me wrap this up real quick here. Let me just give you an outro. But again, I want to celebrate fathers. Thank you to all the fathers. Thank you, Pastor Carter, Bishop Thompson, and Minister Rose, and all the others that joined tonight. And so I thank God for each and every one of you, and wish you all a happy Father's Day. And if you get a chance, check out the movie Still Here. It is, I love it. And so let other folks know about it too. And what else is it tonight? Anything else I need to say tonight? Besides, thank you. Oh, here it is. Here, this is the one I'm looking for, so we can get ready to go out on. I think this is the right one. Let me do one thing. Let me listen to this real for a second. Oh, okay, that's the one we're gonna go out on. But again, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Next week we'll be back on to What About Grace. When you get a chance, do this for me real quick. Amazon.
Media Network. Uncle Paul's Unpadded Pew. Uncle Paul's Thoughts. Friday Night Therapy. Truth, inspiration, music. KAMB. We'll see you next time. You're watching the Cam Media.
Come back on Thursdays. Thursday we're back with Uncle Paul's Thoughts, and Friday night is Friday Night Therapy. And boy, we're not now. The Friday Night Therapy ain't about church now. Let me just say that we don't cuss or nothing like that. But it's good old. It reminds me of Quiet Storm. If y'all know anything about Melvin Lindsay and Quiet Storm, that's what it reminds me of. So y'all come on over and join us on Thursday nights, Uncle Paul's Thoughts, and Friday night. And I'm working on some new things, y'all. I just don't want to say it just yet. But we got some new stuff coming, and I'm just refocusing on Blackness and us being Black. And as I stated earlier, we have to work harder at this, us helping us. We can't allow other people to distract us or talk about our people. I was really disturbed this week the other week when they talked about Michelle Obama being a man, which was totally stupid. But I think we as Black folks going to have to stand up, and Black men especially, when they disrespect our Black woman, we need to go put them in their place. And they need to understand. We need to go against the businesses, go against all this foolishness, and let them know we're not putting up with it. if you spend your money or you're sponsoring these events, we're coming after you. We're coming after you. And we need to stand just like we stood with Target. And just like we're standing with these other folks now that keep disrespecting us and want our money. We need to cut them off, folks. And we need to let them feel it in their pockets. And I bet you they'll start changing. But we got to come together and get this thing done together. We don't need fractions. And we need to stop worrying about who's going to get credit for when we do stuff. Just do it. I don't care if somebody says, Uncle Paul said, no, I don't. And then somebody else takes it and run with it. Run. I don't need credit for nothing. Just go for it. We need to boycott these folks. Get a list of those folks that sponsored that mess on the White House and go boycott them. And let them know that we as Black people are not putting up with you disrespecting our Black women, our Black men, or nobody. It's time to let our voices be heard because they can't tell our story like we can. Whew, get me started. Get me started here. Anyways, I'm going to sign out before I get in trouble over here. I'm serious about this, though. This thing, look, before the ships came, we were kings and queens. We were in universities. We were somebody. And I think people get it wrong, twisted. Black history did not start with slavery. We were somebody before slaves. Slavery was an interruption. They interrupted us. But we were somebody before that. And we got to get to a place where we understand we were somebody before that. What's the history before then? That's what you should be looking at. Looking at all this foolishness and reality stuff and start to feeding your mind and your brain. Ooh, I'm preaching to the choir. Anyways, all right, folks, I'm getting out of here because I'm going to get in trouble in a minute because I'm really fired up about what we're doing. So I'm going to leave you with this, and happy Father's Day again.
Spending time with me today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, God, for spending time with me today. I know you didn't have to, but I am so glad you did. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Same energy, but with a louder voice. Once again, thank you. Thank you.
Come on, Cap.
breaks through the night. I lift my hands, ready for the light. With every heartbeat, I can feel it rise. A holy fire burning in the skies. I need the power of the Lord to fall on me. Holy Ghost power, set my spirit free. Let it rain down like a river wide. With your love and grace, Lord, be my guide. In the darkest valleys, you're my shining star. With every step I take,